Hello and welcome back to Gold Procurers. On today's episode, we're going to be looting the stone chest in the Molch swampy area in Courant. To loot the chest, you need 64 thieving. It gives 280 experience per loot. Its base loot rate, it's only like 31%, but if you use lockpick, it increases it by about 10%. At our level, we're starting at level 75. It's about a 60 to 51% loot chance. If you are a low level, I'd be advised to just bring a anti-poison, as these lizmen here can poison you. So it's down here just where the Lisbon Shaman are. It's pretty straightforward. Click the chest, you open it. It does have a chance of teleporting you out. There's a 1 in 8 chance when you do fail that you get teleported outside, which is quite unfortunate, but it's not too far of a run, you'll see in a bit. Certainly the chest is pretty simple. It pops open. There's a bit of window between. You can spam click it, but you can also get good at timing it. You get about half a second or a tick or two in between chests, and it goes into your inventory. It looks pretty straightforward. They have all the bolt tips in the chest, including onyx, so from opal to onyx. There's a variety of seeds. None of the seeds are particularly good. There are torsals, snapdragons, ranars. They're kind of rare, so most of them are just dropped. You can also get between 20 and 260 coins. Lisbon Fang, that's pretty common, it's about a 1 in 3.5 drop. Zircon Fabric, which just got teleported out there, as you can see, just run back in. A sapphire, 1 in 25 for a sapphire. A ruby, a 1 in 37.5 for a ruby, so it's pretty common for rubies. Here you can see I'm making my Zircon Fabric into the skirts. They sell pretty well. I just find when you get teleported out, it's a good time to do it when you're running back down. So it is a good source of rubies and sapphires if you're early game Iron Man. So if you have a gem bag, for sure bring the gem bag. I didn't. I regret doing it. You can also bring chisel if you wanted. Chisel the gems into bolt tips. If I was able to do this again, I'll probably actually do that. The rubies for sure are worth it. Maybe not the sapphires. Whenever I did get a clue scroll drop, all I'd do for it was I would teleport to the farming guild with me and my farming capes. I'd pause my timers, the experience tracker timer and my IRL timer. I'd go do the clue scroll. When I got back and banked everything again, I would restart the timers. I felt like that was quite a fair way of doing it, as not everyone would want to do their clue scrolls. I was just doing them. They break up the tedium nicely, so I didn't want to include it in that main chunk of time. Here we're getting our first onyx bolt drops. That's quite nice. They go for a good amount. That's probably one of the most valuable drops. In terms of time, I did actually do this for 3 hours. I felt like that was the fairest way of doing things. It's a nice, good chunk of time. It's, a decent training session. I wouldn't want to go much over 3 hours at a time, to be honest. So I felt like that was the, I don't know, that's just how much I wanted to do it for. It worked out well. And now we should be jumping back into the live commentary, I believe. And there's the end of our 3 hours. I just turned that alarm off. Let's pop to the bank. Let's have a quick pick of the loot. High hopes for it. I did split the 3 hours into 2 different sessions. I was just getting exhausted last night. I had to go to bed. Too easy. So in the 3 hours that we opened the chest, we actually managed to open 1,154, which is pretty good. It's almost 400 an hour. It was about 105k experience an hour. This dropped a bit here, the average there. Looking at the loot, we did manage to get 4 Zircon's talismans, which is about on drop rate, and 19 medium clues. They're meant to be 1 in 100, but we're close to 1 in 50. We're almost double the drop rate. Chucking the loot in, comes out to about 422k. That's not including the caskets. If you do open them, their average loot seems to be about 43k. That's ignoring the range of boots drops, because they're one of those extremely rare ones. So if you add it all together, it's a bit over 1.2 mil, so it's about 400k an hour if you include the mediums. Close to 100, what's that, 33k an hour if you don't include them. Go sell this stuff off and see how much we actually make. I'm not going to open the caskets here, you can save that for a special day. So here's the final price check after everything's sold off. Also forgot to include the gems in the last price check. So it's about 150k an hour, excluding the clue scrolls. Each scroll did take about 5 minutes to complete, so I was looking at an extra about hour and a half from just doing the clue scrolls. But again, you might do them, you might not. That's up to you personally. I was just doing them. They're always a good bit of love. So about 150k without the clues. Depends on your luck on them, how much extra money they make. The gem drop's quite nice, especially for earlier game Iron Man, if you're looking for rubies for bolts, or just sapphires for your amulets and whatnot, your games necklaces. So honestly, I really enjoyed this moneymaker, and skilling method was very fun. It wasn't too click intensive. I could, easily watch a video in the background or just clicking away while doing it. And getting the clue scrolls was just a nice break every now and again. You pop off, do your clue scroll, come back. I'll honestly give it a solid 7 out of 10. I'd really recommend if you're looking to train thieving, that's what you should go do. I'd recommend it. Well, that's actually where we're going to end the video today. Leave a like and subscribe if you liked it. And if you have any suggestions for any moneymakers you'd like to see, please leave it in the comments. Thank you. Take care, champions. Bye.